Big smile.
There is a space in my heart where I can find the truth. I find me in you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are. Let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here.
See with new eyes, allow an unfold, embrace and let go. Trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we are stronger than we can ever be apart.
No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah, there is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here.
Breathe in and out, slowly feel all that's around. All that you feel, all that you know, let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are, we unite, yeah. When we unite, oh yeah. When we unite, yeah. You are welcome, yeah. You are welcome here. Love is welcome. Peace is.
Peace is welcome
here.
You are
welcome here.
So beautiful. Thank you. This is our call and response. So you can say this along with me in your heart, in your mind. I say this on behalf of all of us. How I choose to think creates my personal experience. Therefore, I choose to think affirmatively. I choose to speak affirmatively. I choose to live affirmatively. Not only is this my right, it is my responsibility as a conscious being. I allow myself to be guided, used, and available for the reawakening of everyone's magnificence. The moment is now, and I say yes. And together we say, and so it is.
Good morning and welcome to the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. I am Penelope Williams, your Creative Arts Director. We're so honored to be with you this morning. I have a few invitations for you, okay? Let me just invite you to consider some announcements that I'm going to share with you. Number one on the list is ways to give, and I know you are a giving community, and we are so honored that you choose to give to us in the form of tithes, and we have that information available to you. You can text or go onto our website and submit a donation, if you will. Thank you. And the text for donations is 404-800-9467. On Tuesdays this week, we have our beautiful Reverend Ursula Lentini, and we are again honored to have her every Tuesday night with Twin Hearts Meditation. And this is a powerful time to be together in community with meditation and being led in that beautiful setting for Twin Hearts Meditation at 7 o'clock each Tuesday. And that is a Zoom connection. So please dig into that information on our website and you'll find that information available for you. On Wednesdays, we have a Wednesday gathering, and this week it is with Reverend Susan Zoller, and it's Wednesday evening at 7. And I wanted to pull a show and tell item here. So Living the Science of Mind is definitely a book in which is an important book for us to gather information. Not only is it available in our adult study, but this is a powerful book, Living the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes, and I invite you to consider looking through this with us and stepping into that deeper dive Wednesday evenings with Reverend Susan Zoller every Wednesday at 7. And as I mentioned, adult study does take place with us on Sundays at 9 a.m. Sorry, Shannon, I'm fast forwarding to that because I do know they use this textbook as well as some other textbooks. And Living the Science of Mind is an important factor in my life, and I know yours too. So I invite you to stay tuned in and tapped into our community through that adult study every Sunday at 9 a.m. We also have a new book that we are offering. This is hot off the press, I will say. What is the Lie is the workshop that's going to be investigating this deeper dive into the lie of whiteness. And if that is an emotional charge for you when you hear that phrase, as it was for me when I first heard it, I was like, what? I was up on my toes. What? I opened the book and I took a deeper look at it. It's a 12-step paradigm for studying this, the racial prejudices and the unconscious biases that we have. It's a safe place for you and I to investigate more deeply and uncover, how am I thinking? How am I acting? How am I behaving in my community based on what I really didn't know that I was learning? And I know you know this information, but I want to invite you to, even if you don't, you cannot join us for the Monday night class with Reverend David, May 24th at 6:30. I want you to at least consider ordering the book. And it's not for our purpose. It's not an economic ask. This is an ask for you. I opened this book and I just went from cover to cover, and I found it so informative, again, through the 12-step recovery paradigm. But also there are secret gems in here, including the full letter of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, his April 16th, 1963 letter from the Birmingham jail is in this book. And I was floored. I was like, oh my goodness. And that is a gem to read and find out his thinking at that time. This is a powerful, powerful book. And members of our community put this together, and yay us. And so more information will be shared with you. What is the Lie workshop with Reverend David Alexander, one night only, answering questions on this recent book, Recovery from the Lie of Whiteness, May 24th at 6:30 Eastern Time. And you can sign up on Zoom. This is not in person. This is a Zoom workshop. You can sign up on our website. All of that information is, as soon as you log into that SLCA.com website, you will find that information available to you where you can sign up, as well as signing up Breeze. I'm looking over at Reverend Jean through Breeze, and Breeze is our online registration platform. I also want to let you know that we have practitioners in the chat this morning on Facebook as well as YouTube, in which you can be in prayer with a celebration, with a concern that you may have, or just to refine your thinking for the day. Please allow yourselves to be in partnership with a practitioner from our community. We're honored to have you here with us this morning. Please welcome, for our creative arts segment, Shasta Bridges.
Good morning. I was born to live life fully, to let go of regret, to walk the highway of life without a safety net, to follow something even bigger than my pride, to show up with courage even when I'm trembling inside. I will not worry about what others will not be bound by the chains of conformity. I'll break the mold set in the past, keep pushing till I'm free at last. I'll follow the path of my heart and make my life a work of art. Call me fearless. I am fearless. I'm on the road to adventure everywhere. I let the top down and let the wind tangle up my hair. Hitch my dreams onto the brightest star. On the trapeze of life, I threw my heart right over the bar. On the other side of fear lies euphoria. Yes, and a greater understanding of who you really are. I'll break the mold set in the past, keep pushing till I'm free at last. I'll follow the path of my heart and make my life a work of art. Call me fearless. I am fearless. Oh yeah. I am fearless. I'll push outside my comfort zone, remembering I'm not alone. I'll follow the path of my heart and make my life a work of art. Call me fearless. I am fearless. Oh, yes. I am fearless. Oh, yeah, yes. I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. Mhm. I am fearless.
Affirmation prayer. This is a tool that we use in our teaching to shift our consciousness, to pay attention, to slow everything down and be in the moment. I'm going to speak in the first person, so you can use this as yourself, for yourself, the collective consciousness, because we all are one. And this oneness is all. When I am fully in the moment, regardless of what is happening, I am part of that all. A little speck. Each of us are one speck of this greater all. And when I can be in my position of presence, of knowingness, of trust, allowing things to flow through me, I am participating consciously in the all. Every brother and sister that I see or feel or experience is a reflection of me. And when I am fully present, I am connected. I am allowing. When we allow, there's a peace that's happening inside of us. Our heart is beating smoothly. Our body is relaxing. Our energy is fluid, regardless of what's happening. So let's all just take a breath together. And allow what is in this moment, here, now, because in 1 second, it's a new moment here, now. And when I stay present with my here and my now, it doesn't matter what's happening around us. And feel the safety of the now. Feel the peacefulness of the now. And fill yourself with gratitude that we have the capacity to be in the moment, the here and the now. It's so easy. Relaxing, grateful, at peace. These are the feelings that we can entertain when we are in the now. Knowing this is so, and releasing this into the consciousness in full faith, and say it with me, and so it is.
With every prayer, I breathe the heart of God. I breathe the love of God through me. With every prayer, I breathe the heart of God. I breathe the love of God through me. As I open and allow, I know right here and now, I create a world where wonders never cease. With every prayer, I breathe the heart of God. I breathe the love of God through me. Through me. Breathe.
Good morning, SLCA, and welcome to the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. My name is Jean Bell, and I am a practitioner and ministerial student here. And I am filling in for our beloved Reverend David Alexander as he renews his strength and rests today. My talk is, this too is God. And as I was thinking yesterday, what am I going to say about this today? And I started thinking about all of the different movies about a decade or two ago that basically told us about the law of attraction. And they presented the law of attraction in one particular movie as a gigantic genie that grants all of our wishes. And, you know, I think that kind of put New Thought on point. And I have met a few people in our philosophy who were attracted to the science of mind because of the law of attraction, as well as our catchphrase, thoughts become things. Many have expressed their love for spirit as an impersonal divine intelligence. Because of its scientific and creative process, they can use their thoughts and manifest things by using the creative process in a scientific and methodical way. You know, they can manifest princesses and persons and palaces and prosperity and parking spaces. And I'm sure all of us have done that to a certain extent. I know I have. There are those who have actually used our beloved founder Ernest Holmes' words and stated, "We are dealing with an impersonal principle. It will operate for one just as quickly as another because it is law." I agree with this statement, and I know viewing spirit as just universal law is incomplete, and it's not enough. There is another very important aspect of spirit that is times left out of the equation, and that is God is love and not just law. And Ernest tells us that we are to seek active communion with His presence, active guidance with God as love, to live a more complete and fulfilled life. He also tells us that the highest mental practice is to listen to this inner voice and to declare its presence. The greater a person's consciousness of this indwelling I am, the more fully they will live. All great souls have known this, to let the mind of God express through their mentalities. God is love, and this too is God, not just law. God is universal spirit, and its divine nature is love. For love is the eternal self-givingness of the spirit through its desire to express life, to express itself in and through all of creation. And you can find that in the glossary of the Science of Mind textbook. Just look up love. Ernest tells us that love is a synonym for God. We are told in the New Testament that he that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. Love is truly the cosmic force which arch is uncontainable. You see, this too, love, is God. Now, anyone that has been in this philosophy for some time has learned how to use the universal law, whether we use it consciously or unconsciously. And as metaphysicians, we are taught to think aright, thereby bringing that which we desire into our lives. And we should do this. Yet, after we have manifested all the things, all the material things we desire, there oftentimes is an unquenched craving deep within us. Ernest tells us that there is something in us that longs for an intimate relationship with universal spirit. We desire a sense of a presence, a personal relationship with spirit. And this is not without reason. You see, spirit indwells our very being, our own soul. And we intuitively are conscious of this divine fact. You know, our beloved founder, Ernest Holmes, wrote a beautiful thing called the Declaration of Principles. And I found in these declarations 3 times where he talks about this conscious communion that we all should have with the divine. He says, we believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. What is heaven, you may ask? Heaven is a state of awareness of our true nature, of our divine nature. The fact that we are all unique, individualized incarnations of the one divine spirit. And we experience our true nature to the degree that we become conscious of it. He tells us that we believe in the unity of all life and that the highest God and the innermost God is one God. And that we believe God is personal to all who feel this indwelling presence. We believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, and that anyone may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. The master teacher Jesus proclaimed that which would make us free lies in conscious communion. For humanity to move into conscious communion with spirit, the conscious union of our heart's desire with the source of our very being. We can have faith to bring about demonstrations in our lives, and we should. But faith alone is not enough to meet the issues of life. And I think 2020 and moving into 2021 has taught us that already. Many have tried it, but there is something about our very nature that demands a constant communion with the invisible. Because we know intuitively that this too, communion, is God. Ernest tells us that love is the sole purpose for creation. And the person who does not have love as the greatest incentive in their life has never developed the real creative instinct. No one can swing into the universal without love, for the whole universe is based upon it. Utilization of universal law without an understanding of the totality of spirit, God is love and God is law, will only get you so far and will leave one feeling very empty. There is an inner life with a capital L, and we all should commune with our inner realization of the flow of life, for this will purify all of our fears and doubts. We should daily seek to commune with the invisible presence. And Ernest tells us that we should start with the idea that life is living itself in us and through us. We are part of it. That life which entered into us has never separated itself from us. It merely awaits our conscious cooperation with it. Yes, all is love, all is law. This is why both of these statements are true. Love is the highest aspect of law, and love transcends law. Ernest said that we are a teaching and practicing order who believe in two great fundamental realities: the divine presence, personal to every living soul and uniquely personal to each and every one of us. That's the first great cornerstone. The next is a power for good and the law of good in a universe greater than we are, and we can use for definite and specific purposes. The New Testament reminds us of the power of love by stating, "And abide now faith, hope, love." These three, but the greatest of these is love. My beloved, we know we can use universal law to bring about things in our lives, And this is just one part of using principle to make a better life. I invite you to go within to the secret, sacred place that is in you, the indwelling spirit, and commune with it as love, as your beloved. That which is nearer and dearer to you than your very breath. For this indwelling presence is the source of your being. Yes, this too is love. So now I invite you to turn within with me and center yourselves into that secret and sacred place of the Most High God that is within you. Close your eyes if you like. And as I speak these words in the first person, I invite you to accept whatever resonates with you for yourself. But this is what I know. I know that there is a power and presence in this universe. I know that it is the living Spirit Almighty, that which is back of all creation. And I know truly that I am a unique, individualized incarnation, a center of consciousness in this divine spirit. I know that spirit is my love, my beloved, my life. And I know that I can use its law to bring about great things in my life. So therefore, I declare and I know a greater expression of this love in every aspect of my life. I know that this love proceeds before me and it makes my way perfectly clear. And it fills up every room that I enter with its divine presence. For I allow it to spill forth from me. I am its vessel. I am a vessel of God's love. I know that our spiritual living center of Atlanta is blessed and filled with the power and presence of the divine. I know that our beloved minister, Reverend Dr. David Alexander, is whole, perfect, and complete in this moment, as well as his family, as well as our beloved community and our many wonderful friends. I know, and I know that I know that God is love as well as law. And with my heart filled with gratitude for the fact that Spirit hears me and hears me always, I give thanks. I give thanks to this power and presence that is my very life. And I release it into the law, the universal law, with love, knowing that my word can never come back to me void, but it is already an established fact in the mind of God. And I invite you in saying with me, and so it is. Namaste, SLCA. Peace and blessings.
Thank you, Jean. So sweet. Can you feel it? Divine. Grateful giving. Why do we give? Because we're grateful. And one of the spiritual laws that we teach and that we follow is as you give, so shall you receive. When we give where we're spiritually fed, we continue to be spiritually fed. And there's a fulfillment in that flow. When we hold back and we judge and we suspect and we're not so sure, we're not participating. So this is a way to participate. Money is energy. So when we're receiving energy and we're giving energy, we're in a flow, we're in a cooperation. You can give by donating on our website, SLCA.com, donations. You can text, makes it super easy, 404-800-9467. It's easy. I myself tithe regularly. It's just on auto payment. because this way I'm always in the flow. I don't have to decide. I have a knowingness. If you'd like to join me in the grateful giving prayer. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in this divine flow. And all that I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.